What's up, YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be doing something I never thought I would be doing. Well, I knew I would do, but I didn't know I would do on the channel. I want your help. I want your guys' help. Your guys' I don't know if guys is a word, but anyways, I need your help to help me buy a car. I know. I'm 17. I don't have a car. That's fine, but I'm always the passenger princess for all my friends. And I don't need a car, but I really want one. And I have a lot in mind that I've been looking at over the past couple months, and I want to show them with you guys, and I want to know your guys' like input and like which one you guys think I should get. Also, I'll have enough money around summertime, maybe midsummer, to actually purchase the car. And with that car, I actually want to do a lot of content with it too. But yeah, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so for the first car that I've been looking at, this car I've been looking at probably the most out of all of these cars on the list. And yeah, it is the Infiniti G37. Now the Infiniti G37, I mean, I just think it looks sick, or at least I did. This is why I'm conflicted. I used to think they looked awesome, and then recently, like I saw a couple in person at a local CarMax, and I don't know why, they just don't look that nice to me in person. And the price range for these, a good one, I want one with like 90k miles max. I found one near me. I'm not gonna show where, obviously, but it's under 90k miles. It's black, it's nice. It is listed at $12,700. So a little pricey, definitely a little pricey. Definitely probably the most pricey on the entire list, if not then like top 3. But this is like a very nice car. Obviously it's Infiniti, which is a Nissan, and Nissans are very reliable. It gets 21 miles per gallon, which isn't amazing, it's just okay, it's fine. But the engine, man, this engine is nice. It's a 328 horsepower, 3.7 liter V6. And man, I mean, just i4s and like V6s, like the 4 cylinders, when you go up to V6, like it just sounds so good. Like, I don't know, like for this car I'm looking at, for whatever I get, I definitely want a V6. But yeah, I would get the automatic since I'm not a nerd. I'm kidding. You guys could flame me in the comments, but I'm not gonna lie, manual just seems like too much work to me. And I'm also looking for a car with 0 accidents as well. Just want to get that out of the way. But yeah, I mean, this is definitely a good option. People use this a lot. Like, I want to be kind of in the car scene. I want to be able to like go to meets and stuff. With this, I'll be able to and not be that embarrassed, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I mean, first option is a Infiniti G37. All right, number 2 on the list is going to be a 2010 Honda Accord EXL V6. I always loved Hondas. I mean, my mom has a Honda Pilot. It's nice. Hondas are just super reliable and like cheap to fix. So yeah, I mean, I've really been drawn towards Hondas, and I know Accords are also very, very reliable. And this one I'm looking at, to me, I think it looks pretty cool. I think you could do some like cool mods to it. The one I'm looking at here has under 100,000 miles. It's at like 95. And it's just under 10,000 bucks. So definitely cheaper than the G37. And it's also a V6. It has 24 miles per gallon, which is better. And it still has 271 horsepower with a 3.5 liter V6. And obviously, for my first car, I know I shouldn't get something too crazy, but I also want something with like some speed, you know? Like, I don't want a crazy slow economy car, if that makes any sense. But I don't know, I'm a kid, I know it's dumb. But yeah, it's just a nice car. It is front wheel drive though. I live in Chicago, the best, or suburbs of Chicago, whatever. The best option would be all-wheel drive. The G37 is all-wheel drive. And this was front wheel. I just don't want to get a rear wheel at all. That's at least what my parents tell me as well, that I shouldn't get a rear wheel because it's just really hard to control sometimes, especially in this weather where I live. So yeah, I mean, this 2010 Honda Accord It's not the craziest car by any means, but hey, it has a V6. It looks decent to me, and it'll get me from A to B. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that one. Okay, this next car is a Lexus IS 250/350. I was looking at the 350s, and they are nicer than the 250s, but they're just so much more expensive for no reason at all. At least for my price range. And the 250, my friend has a Lexus IS 250 with 200,000 miles, and it runs perfectly. Super reliable. It's a nice car, sporty sedan, all-wheel drive. I mean, that's really all you can really ask for. It has a 2.5 liter V6, which has a V6 obviously. I know that doesn't mean that much. I'm gonna sound like a complete idiot, but I don't know. I love V6 engines. It has decent miles per gallon as well. It's like combined like 22 or something like that, which is pretty good. And the prices for the 250, I can find like one with like 100,000 miles for like around like 10,000, which is not that terrible at all. Definitely a great option for sure. All right, the last car on this list, at least for now, is the 2017 Mazda 6 Sport sedan, front wheel drive. And I'm not gonna lie, this thing looks sick. I never really liked Mazdas, but this thing is kind of awesome. And the thing about this is that it's a lot more modern, and so there's a great technology inside. And surprisingly, I'm looking at one right now, 80,000 miles. It's 13K. That's not terrible at all. I just have to save extra, obviously. But looking at it right now, the technology is great. Everything about it just seems great. I know Mazdas are very reliable, and there's 30 miles per gallon on this car. That's just amazing. The only downside though is that it only has 184 horsepower. It's a 2.5 liter inline four, which is not my favorite. But I mean, everything about it is just great. So I don't know. It seems like a good option, like a really good option for a first car. It looks sick. So yeah, let me know what you think about this Mazda. I think that'll be it for the video today. Put in the comments down below which car you guys think I should get. Let me know if I missed, like, let me know like a car that I can find for under 10K with like less than 100,000 miles or 100,000 miles, like 100,000 miles max, no accidents. But yeah, let me know what other cars you guys would recommend. Thank you guys for staying till the end. Don't forget that Jesus loves you, and I'll see you in the next video.